We're counting down 7 butter brands in Canada that every shopper should approach with caution, followed by 3 better picks that deliver real quality where it counts. From blends that barely meet the legal definition of butter to products caught up in safety concerns, this ranking separates misleading marketing from true dairy essentials. Which major brand opens our countdown? And what urgent lesson does it deliver for your next grocery run? Let's start with number 7. Number 7, Lea Salted Butter, stands as a reminder that even the most trusted Canadian dairy cooperatives are not immune to food safety scrutiny. While no Canadian Food Inspection Agency recall targeted this butter for bacterial contamination in 2024, the reality is that major brands have faced recalls for other hazards, such as metal fragments from contaminated salt, affecting competitors. Lea processes nearly a third of Ontario's milk and distributes widely across Ontario, Quebec, and the Atlantic provinces. For every foil-wrapped block, batch codes and best before dates are printed directly on the packaging. Those batch codes can make all the difference if a recall ever occurs. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency urges consumers to check inspection.canada.ca monthly and to keep packaging until each pack is finished. In a market where even household names can be caught off guard, vigilance with batch codes and regular Canadian Food Inspection Agency alert checks should become routine for every butter shopper. Number 6. Costco's Kirkland Signature Salted and Unsalted Butter presents a hidden risk for bulk shoppers. Sold in 4-block packs at warehouses nationwide, this store brand is often trusted without a second glance. Buying in volume means that if a safety issue ever arises, such as a batch-specific recall for contamination or mislabeling, households could have multiple affected units tucked away in the freezer. Each pack carries a unique universal product code and a batch code printed on the outer and inner wrappers, so it is crucial to check every block, not just the one in use. A simple freezer audit, lining up all Kirkland butter and matching codes to current Canadian Food Inspection Agency alerts, can prevent accidental exposure. Costco's no receipt return policy makes it easier to bring back affected products, but only if you know what is in your freezer. In a market where even store brands can face supply chain issues, systematic batch tracking is essential for bulk buyers. Number 5. President's Choice Organics Butter challenges the assumption that organic always means safer. Marketed as a premium store brand and sold through Loblaws, No Frills, and Real Canadian Superstore, this butter is produced in facilities that also handle non-organic products. While no recall by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency targeted this butter in 2023 or 2024, shared processing environments can expose even organic batches to potential risks. The organic label signals higher standards for farming, but it does not guarantee immunity from cross-contamination or supply chain issues. Lot codes and best before dates remain critical for tracking, especially since recalls in the Canadian dairy sector often hinge on batch-specific incidents. Keeping the original wrapper until the last pad is used is a simple habit that helps verify safety if an alert ever arises. Trust in the label should never replace routine vigilance, organic or not. Number 4. Becel Buttery Taste Margarine Blend brings a new kind of caution to the list. It starts at the label. Despite its name, this product is not butter at all. The first ingredients are canola and palm oils, followed by water, a mix of emulsifiers and preservatives. Dairy content falls below 50%, making it a spread engineered for softness, not the structure or richness of real butter. The word buttery on the front can easily fool shoppers scanning shelves, but a quick scan of the ingredients tells a different story. This blend was designed for easy spreading, but it comes at a cost. In baking, the high water and oil content disrupts doughs and batters, often leaving cookies flat and pastries greasy. For anyone who values true butter flavor and performance, label reading is non-negotiable. Number 3. Lactantia Spreadable Butter looks like a classic Canadian staple. But it hides a crucial detail on the label: a blend of just 60% dairy and 35% canola oil. The promise is easy spreading straight from the fridge, but the trade-off hits home bakers hardest. In controlled bake tests, croissants made with this blend rose up to 40% less than those made with pure block butter, and cookies turned out noticeably flatter and greasier. The added emulsifiers help with texture on toast, yet they disrupt the careful chemistry behind laminated doughs and creamed batters. Despite costing more than standard block butter, the actual butter content is dramatically lower, leaving home cooks paying a premium for a product that lets them down in the oven. For anyone who counts on reliable baking results, this blend is a costly shortcut that rarely delivers. Number 2. Scotsburn Spreadable Butter Blend taps into the deep loyalty of Atlantic Canadian shoppers, but that trust does not match the ingredient list. The label reads, "Butter blend for a reason." Only 65% of what is inside is actually butter. Canola oil appears second on the ingredient list, followed by water and salt, creating a product that falls short of the Canadian standard for pure butter. Despite this, the price often rivals or even exceeds block butter on Atlantic shelves. A 454-gram tub sells for around $6.99. When calculated by actual butter content, that means you are paying a premium for a diluted product. Many maritime households reach for Scotsburn out of habit or regional pride, but the real value disappears once you factor in the lower butter percentage. For anyone who wants authentic flavor and performance, checking the ingredient order is more important than trusting the brand name. And finally, in first place, Stirling Creamery Spreadable, imported, stands as the most costly lesson in the butter aisle. Despite the elegant European branding and a price tag that often hits $8.99 for a 454-gram tub, the actual butter content lands at just 62%. The rest is mostly rapeseed oil, about 32%, plus a handful of additives for texture and shelf life. Specialty grocers and select Sobeys locations import this blend from the United Kingdom or Ireland, then add a retail markup that can reach 50% over the wholesale price. For that premium, shoppers get less real butter per dollar than any other product on this list. The math is simple. When you pay luxury prices for a spreadable blend, you are buying marketing and convenience, not pure butterfat. Ingredient lists and price per gram calculations reveal the truth. Label reading is the only way to avoid paying top dollar for less than the real thing. First up in the better picks, Neilson Dairy Salted Butter delivers pure, dependable quality without the premium price tag. This classic block butter meets the Canadian standard with a full 80% milk fat, using only cream and salt, no vegetable oils, no additives, no surprises. At approximately $5.99 for a 454-gram block, Neilson offers one of the best price per 100 grams values on the shelf, making it a practical choice for families and avid bakers alike. National distribution means it is easy to find at major grocery chains from coast to coast. Reliable performance in baking is a given, cookies hold their shape, pastries get proper lift, and the flavor is consistently rich. For anyone watching their grocery budget but unwilling to compromise on purity or results, Neilson Dairy Salted Butter stands out as the safest, most accessible way to bring real butter back to the table. Another great option, organic Meadow Salted Butter, offers a pure premium choice for those who want both organic certification and full butterfat. Made by a Canadian farmer cooperative, each block contains just 2 ingredients: organic cream and salt, with no vegetable oils or additives. The milk fat content sits at 82%, comfortably exceeding the Canadian standard for butter, and delivering a rich, creamy texture ideal for both baking and finishing dishes. Priced around $8.49 for a 454-gram block, it is a higher investment, but the quality is reflected in the taste and the ingredient list. Organic Meadow has never faced a recall, and its products are available at major grocers nationwide. Choosing this butter means supporting Canadian organic farmers while bringing a clean, authentic flavor to the table. Proof that organic can deliver both safety and substance, not just marketing. Next, Stirling Creamery Block Butter proves that label reading pays off, even within the same brand. This pure block butter boasts an impressive 84% milk fat, surpassing the Canadian standard, and delivering a rich, creamy flavor that home chefs prize for both baking and finishing dishes. Made exclusively from Ontario cream and salt, it contains no vegetable oils or additives, ensuring consistent, reliable results in laminated pastries and flaky pie crusts. Priced around $7.99 for a 454-gram block, it's a premium choice, but every dollar goes toward real butter fat, not fillers. Checking for the correct SKU on the shelf makes all the difference. This is the gold standard for those who want authentic, high-performance butter every time. Across all these butter choices, one pattern stands out. Labels and marketing often blur the line between pure butter and engineered blends. In Canada's dairy aisle, real quality demands careful attention, not just a bigger price tag. The difference truly matters, from your kitchen results to your peace of mind.